probably one of the saddest things I have read up to this point this year, and I know this year is just starting, but with all wrestlers' deaths over the last several years, Dusty Rhodes, The Ultimate Warrior, Roddy Piper, and the list goes on, and then you read and hear about Bret the Hitman Hart dealing with prostate cancer. It hits me like a wrecking ball, and you don't understand the kind of impact this has on me, because I grew up watching Bret Hart. I grew up a hitman. I grew up with the pink and black attack. I grew up with the sharpshooter. I grew up with the Hart Foundation. I go back to the days of Jim the Anvil Neidhart and Bret the Hitman Hart, and his legacy, in his matches, in his moments, and all the memorable times you remember about Bret the Hitman Hart. His memorable feud with Stone Cold Steve Austin, when he went against the icon Shawn Michaels. Hulk Hogan never got a chance to really go against Bret Hart in WWE. But that's besides the point. This is Bret Hart dealing with prostate cancer. That's just breaking news right now. I don't know what stage. I don't know how bad it is. I don't know how far through it is. But when Bret the Hitman Hart brought the fight into the ring, and he said he was the best there is, the best there was, and the best ever will be, he didn't just say that as a catch line. He didn't just say that as a pass by. He said that because he believed it. He said that because that's what he knew. He did that because he showed each and every night why he was the absolute best in that ring, and why nobody could hold a candle to Bret the Hitman Hart. And this video it's pretty hard for me to do, because I'm gonna get choked up here, because Bret Hart has fought the fight in the ring for many, many years. Bret Hart has always overcome obstacles and odds that Bret Hart probably should have died a long time ago, because remember, he had that stroke, but thank God was watching over Bret Hart. The Hart Foundation has had a lot of tragic moments, and obviously, Owen Hart sticks out, but I hope Bret Hart can beat this thing. I hope he can put that damn cancer in the sharpshooter, and I hope cancer gets cancer, because Bret Hart does not deserve this. And this hits home, because even though it's not the same kind of cancer, my mom dealt with breast cancer. My mom beat breast cancer, and cancer is one of those things that's a tricky, horrible thing. It's one of the worst things. It is the worst thing that could happen to you besides being shot with a gun in the head. It's not a life sentence, but if you catch it early enough, you take the right treatments, you do the right things, you follow a strict diet, do what you got to do, and maintain your health. And I know Bret Hart's going to fight this like he's been fighting for years and years. He's a former multi-time world champion. He's headlined and main evented WrestleMania. He's been in the Royal Rumble, and now Bret Hart is going to have the biggest fight of his career by fighting cancer. Ladies and gentlemen, this is really, I can't really go on with this video anymore. I just got to move on and just tell you that I pray, I hope that Bret Hart can beat this thing, and I hope that he can show cancer why he is the excellence of execution, the best there is, the best there was, Bret the Hitman Hart. I wish you well, brother. Subscribe.